pursue?
Hell no.
I start running after them.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow Durian as he runs. If he runs off, I'm gonna run after them as well.
Okay. You guys start running into the woods, and you quickly realize that you cannot see in the dark. It is overcast, you have no light. You can hear them running in front of you, but you can't see them at all.
So we're sprinting along, like I guess Caben next to me.
Yeah.
And I say, do we keep pursuing?
I can't see anything. I don't know if there's a point. Can I like stop and listen or stop and perceive? But we can't see anything.
You can. Yes. You can't.
Shit.
What are you trying to perceive?
I'm sorry. You know what? Can I track it at this with no light?
Absolutely not.
Okay, never mind.
You need to be able to see tracks.
I figured.
It's
Well,
not a magical ability.
I figured I can see like something, but I didn't know if there's enough light. Okay. I guess
Nope.
I would try to hear if I can hear rustling people like kobolds moving through the bushes or leaves or.
You can hear them in front of you, but you would need light to be able to accurately track where they're going. After a while, it sounds like they split up,
Okay.
and
So about the time that we're like, should we keep pursuing? I cast Ghost Sound on myself,
okay.
and I shout, or I guess I cast it on myself, and it's going to be the shout as it's 4 humans per level, so it's 16. So it's the shout of like a mighty warrior, probably human.
Yep.
Voice, and
6
I
feet
just shout
tall,
like,
black guy.
be gone, foul beasts, like into the forest. Like it's really loud.
Okay. I'm not going to ask you to yell, because the puppy's there.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, begone, foul beasts.
Exactly.
At like an ear-shattering level. Caven,
Yes.
it actually hurts to
Ah.
hear it.
Durian, can you tell me when you're gonna do that, please?
I've never done it before, so.
What?
Well, I've never done it, this close to anybody.
No.
It was pretty awesome.
I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
What?
Well, I guess I'm a little deafened too.
Look, let's go back, and I point back to the fire.
What?
I grab his
Alright,
shoulder and start walking.
Yeah, we
Oh,
turn
sure.
ourselves around and head back the way we came.
Meanwhile, Amra, kill these two, please. Ow, ow, ow.
Yeah, what is your
You know
outfit?
it's serious
took a
when
lot of
Arn's asking you to
hits.
heal someone else, too.
Yeah. This one needs to live. We can get answers out of him.
Alright, I am going to use... wrong scrolly bar.
Before she does it, though, I'm going to bind his hands and legs.
Okay.
Alright, I'm going to use Cure Moderate Wounds on Arn.
Okay.
Not bad,
And-
not bad.
The arrows immediately fall out of my ass.
Well, I mean, I assume you've been like
I'm not pulling
kicking
them out.
them out.
Oh, I was carrying 2 people. It's a little bit hard to do that.
I was gonna say I was gonna come pull him out, but
So that's replacing Hold Person.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use Cure Light Wounds on Grimgar.
Okay.
Not
Oh,
bad.
shit.
Okay. And that
Nice.
is going to
11.
be replacing Command. Because I used
Okay.
Entropic Shield. That's replacing Command. Okay.
Which
All
your
right.
Tropic Shield is still active.
Yes, it is.
Awesome.
For about a couple minutes yet.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. And you guys now have an unconscious kobold.
cool. So,
Wait, did
what
you
I'm going to
heal
do...
her? No,
Yes.
she healed Grimgar, didn't she?
Oh, not the Kobold. No, yeah. Grimgar. He is
You
not
need
a
to heal him
Kobold,
too.
that's right.
Friends try to assassinate him. and catch him.
How bad is his wound? Well, I'm not back there. Never mind.
I assume you guys get back there after a little while.
What did they think of the shout that they heard, which they would have heard?
You're back there now. Let's say you're back.
Yeah.
Boom, you're back. So do you ask them?
I said before I say that, I look at the kobold and try and see how bad he looks.
There's an arrow lodged deep into his right shoulder, but his breathing is... And he's also missing some teeth, and there's a nasty bruise welling up on the side of his face.
But he doesn't seem to be bleeding heavily from the wound.
He's bleeding, but not anything life-threatening.
I'd say, I tell Amaranth, I say, I don't know how you feel. He is an evil creature, but he isn't going to die from that overnight.
No. I'm trying to... Okay, so I can use a heal check to give him first aid.
Yes, you can.
So I'm going to do that, and I get... What is my bonus to that? Doo-doo-doo. Heal check is +8. So...
Very nice.
And the DC is 15, so that's
there
great.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yep, so you pull the arrow out, bind his wounds. You don't really know what to do about the smashed face. But,
It happens.
yeah, so you...
Yeah.
I mean,
it
since he's unconscious, you kind of poke around and feel, and you think his jaw might be broken.
That's a
dear.
shame.
You can't get him to talk
That is-
if his jaw's broken.
Well, he can. It'll just hurt him a lot, you know.
Well,
Okay.
allow me to start this off. Julian, can you ask Grimgar something for me, please?
I
I'm asking permission, basically.
No, I know. I am. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out. There's some things in my abilities that I never use that I should be a little bit more.
Who's got the TV on in the background?
I think it's just people talking where
Yeah,
Josh is.
I think someone's being loud.
Oh, okay.
He's the
I
only
better have
person
the
that's
door
up at a normal-ish time,
Yeah.
so, you know.
I gotta have the door open because the aircon's on, otherwise I'm gonna cook in here.
Got
I'm
it.
outside.
Nice.
I say, what do you want to ask him? And then I approach Grimgar and I say, you okay?
Yeah, your elven friend healed me. Tell her thank you, please, for me.
I will.
Mention human who saved his ass. But I
Who's
asked
also
him,
was suffocating.
yeah. Hey, better than that being shot by arrows.
What do you want to ask him?
Anyways, can he translate this kobold if it speaks?
Yeah, he can speak. He can speak Draconic.
Ask him if he would be willing to do that for us. Because I don't think any of us can actually understand kobold.
As if he has a choice.
No. But I'm being polite. It's either that or I can point my sword and tell him translate. I don't really want to do that though.
Okay.
That seems evil to do at this point.
Durian, what do you say then?
Hold on one second. First one is Marcus used to play the construct. Now we're on before.
Bless you.
Sinhead.
God, some of these abilities are so useful, except then they add something that's like, oh, by the way, you can't do this with it. Like, I'm trying to figure out if I want to inspire confidence in certain skill checks, but usually I don't know I'm going to make a skill check until I'm, like, ready to make it.
Do it, yeah.
It's hard to, like, plan, so, like, to inspire confidence with somebody else while they're about to make a skill check, you know?
Got a
so
perfect,
let me-
perfect thing for you. About to do a jump. I believe I can fly!
Why?
So I crouch down to Grimgar and I say, well, apparently you were the target of this attack.
Is that why I got a bunch of arrows in my back? I didn't... Did they shoot at anyone else?
They shot at other people, but only as much as they were being threatening to the kobolds. But there is... I point at the kobolds by the fire and I say, there is a whole party that charged ignoring us to get to you. And furthermore, I gesture to the kobold here. I say, his friends were willing to shoot at him to perhaps silence him. So you are somehow important.
Dishonorable beasts. I'm not sure that I'd say I'm important, but...
We're gonna need you. You can speak Draconic, I remember.
Yes.
We're gonna need you to talk to this guy when he wakes up.
Think I can do that? Think I should get maybe a knife or a dagger, maybe convince him a little?
That's alright, I can convince him plenty if I could understand
You don't know what he said.
I know.
Orin's like, I totally know. I'm going to learn that next.
He has a look that just appeals to what he's about to say.
No.
I step back to Grimgar. I say, you're looking pretty beat up still. Here, let me cast something to help you out.
Oh, okay.
Do you mind?
Would it matter if I did?
Yeah, this type of healing charm, it works better if the recipient's accepting.
Okay, well, I guess I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah, I cast Charm Person on him.
Oh.
Wait.
On Grimgar.
On Grimgar. Oh. I
see where
see.
this is going.
So I lay my hands and I start chanting a limerick I lay my hands on his shoulders and I start chanting a limerick, looking into his eyes.
Okay.
I am hypnotizing you. Oh, sorry.
Alright, I want to...
I can tell you what I'm planning on doing.
Yeah,
I'm just he makes me a trust. If it works, it makes it trusted friend and ally. If it's being threatened or attacked, however, it receives a bonus. I don't think we're attacking him or threatened, but I don't know how he actually feels. It receives words and actions in a favorable way. You can give the subject orders, but you must win an opposed charisma check to convince it to do anything it wouldn't ordinarily do.
Yeah. Okay, so you cast that. Okay.
I look at Grimgar, and I don't even know if I need a diplomacy check for this, but I look at him and I say, Grimgar, do you trust me?
Yes.
Do you believe I don't mean you harm?
Guys kind of saved my ass here, so appreciate that.
Are you telling me the truth about everything in your involvement with these kobolds?
They just captured me after they slaughtered the rest of my crew, kept me alive.
Are you feeling better, by the way, about that little charm I put on you? Your mind a little clearer?
I don't really feel any different.
I don't know about giving you a dagger yet. I have to make sure that you're, we wouldn't want you to say, I don't know, scare one of my friends over here, for example. But I think I can...
I would never use it for that.
I think I can trust you, but I'm pretty sure that we can be more threatening to the kobold while you question it.
Hey, whatever you guys want, that's fine with me.
Cool. Okay. But if you think of any reason why kobolds would have been attacking you and trying to eliminate you, please, because it's a lot of trouble to send all these kobolds. And I look around and I count. I'm like maybe 10, 15 kobolds to try and kill one little insignificant goblin who just happened to be around.
Well, I mean, I know the cave system. I know what the orc villages, well, where they are or used to be. I don't know. I've got to imagine they don't want someone who can help you. Especially after you killed so many of them.
I chuckle.
Like him already.
I know. I chuckle at that, and I sort of gesture like one. Or where's my camera? There it is. I gesture like one moment, Torn, and I say, I think you could be of great use to us, and hopefully we'll continue to trust each other before we part ways.
If we part ways with my life, that would be great. I'm all for that.
Parting ways with your life? I don't think it means what you think it means.
No. If we part ways and I still have my life, that's the end I'm going for.
I am even more convinced of your worth in this world, and it's not just for the fact that you have knowledge that can help us, but I think I can trust you. So I turn back to Orin in the party and say, in Elvish, I say, Grimgar's a pretty ugly son of a bitch, isn't he? And I sort of glance over at Grimgar.
So is he on
gives
board?
you all a thumbs up.
I turn back and continue in Elvish. I say, I tried casting an enchantment on Grimgar to see if I could get some more information out of him about why the kobolds would be attacking. I don't think it took, but...
You can always try again tomorrow.
I could, yes. I think...
By the end of this, you've got the poor guy's mind completely addled.
or it could have completely worked. It didn't seem like he was quite adoring enough or perceived me as favorably as I think it should have. But I don't know. But regardless, I don't think he's lying. He doesn't know why they would attack, except that he has knowledge of the former goblin orc holds, and he's definitely willing to question the kobold whenever it wakes up.
Sweet. Let's do that right now, actually. I literally lean over the kobold. I'm going to pour out some water. I'm just going to start pouring out his face.
You're going to waterboard the kobold.
No. It's the water hitting his face to wake him up.
The
other thing is either slapping him or smelling.
The kobold is still unconscious.
Do we have any herbs or something with a strong smell?
I fart.
No one...
I'm all out of the
I'm asking the healers. I was going to say, I'm asking the healers, because smelling salt is a
It's
thing.
been so long since I've had some... No, you don't have anything like that.
No, I don't care.
Right, so I'm going to very gently start going smack across his face. No, just wake up.
I laugh as Arn seems to continuously break his jaw even further.
Yeah.
No, I'm not doing it hard. I'm just trying to wake him up.
do this for a while, and he still does not wake up.
This is annoying.
Amherst is just kind of laughing at Arn because it's hilarious.
I hate this. I know you have issues against this, but you might actually have to heal him, or he's not going to wake up.
If only I had the one spell. What's it called? There's one where I can stabilize someone.
Isn't that just level 0
Yeah,
heal?
he is stable right now. You've treated his wound so that he's stable. He's just unconscious.
Well,
We could put him over the fire.
Yeah, we can barbecue him later. We can barbecue him later if it makes you feel happy, but we need him to talk now to help.
I listen to this for a moment, and then I walk over to where the arrow's in his shoulder, and I just sort of put some...
Amareth removed it and bandaged.
Oh, sorry. Okay, well, where the thing is, I put my hand on the wound and squeeze it.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
If he does that, I'm going to hit him.
Really? You're going to defend a kobold?
No, because that's just cruel to do
Roll.
that.
I'll mention that you slapped him in the face while he has a obviously broken
No,
jaw.
I'm not slapping him in the face. I'm tapping him in the face, trying to wake him up.
With a broken jaw.
Okay.
Orin, during you do that, Orin, you said you hit him. Roll to hit.
I'm not going to hit him to hurt him. I'm just
Roll
going
to see if you
give
hit
slap,
him.
yeah.
Roll to see if you hit him.
Oh.
Alright, what's it? Plus 8.
You kids.
No,
Rolled it.
that's the wrong
That's
shot.
wrong. You
But
went to
it's
hit...
confusing because I've got...
Durian, you are caught off guard.
Oh.
Doesn't matter.
So you get
You
smacked,
smack Durian in the side of the head.
Alright, what
don't
the
do
heck?
That. That's just... Dude, he's poking the wound. That's just not cool.
And you
That's
slapped him
cruel
with a
and
broken
corporate.
jaw.
I look
slapping him.
at...
I'm tapping
I
him in the
look at
face.
Orin and I cast...
Oh no. Oh no.
Say it out
I'm
loud.
not... I cast Fascinate on him. I start to chant a poem to fascinate him.
Like,
Okay, that's your bardic ability, right?
Yes.
I have no idea what the hell he's done. It's like, just
Okay.
don't hit the wound. That's cruel and evil. Don't torture
I
someone
start
by
to
just
chant...
poking their
Do I need
wounds.
a poem? It's been a while since I've chanted a poem.
Yeah.
So take
Why
it to
don't
like
you
a
read
will
a
save.
poem?
Read us a
So-
poem.
Oh god, my will sucks.
Make a perform check. And that is the DC of your will save. So, Orin, roll a will save right away. While Durian...
Oh god. So unless he rolls really bad on his performance, I'm assuming he's
I
going to
don't think you can roll low enough on your performance.
No, in fact, my plus is +7 on my.
Yeah, okay, so
Okay,
I'm
so
fascinated by it.
Orin, you are fascinated. You are just staring at
I say,
Durian.
"Oh, do not die, for I shall hate all women so when thou art gone, that thee I shall not celebrate when I remember thou wast one. But yet thou canst not die, I know, to leave this world behind.
Does this make me
death."
fascinated with him? How's this
Yeah,
work?
you are just staring at Durian.
You're now in love with
saying
him.
or doing anything. You don't feel any, more inclined towards his opinion or anything. You're just not able to do much.
So I have to do something now.
Mhm.
Okay, this is confusing.
So basically, I get the only thing fascinating to this is you can't take any actions, and you get a -4 penalty on skill checks made as
I
reaction.
can't take any actions at all.
No,
No.
How long?
you stand there fascinated as long as he chants.
So
Sigh.
Okay, Amareth cures the kobold while you.
So I stop. I chant like half of this poem, and then I stop and I say, "I have power, Orin. Go sit down and don't do that to me again. I swear to God." Oh, by the way, I'm pointing at my camera. My camera used to be there, so I said, "Don't do that again. I swear to God, it'll be worse next time."
Don't poke his wound then. That's an evil act.
It was
To
not
torture
an
someone.
evil act. I was not poking it. I was attempting to wake him up for the greater good.
No, well, greater good is trying to get him awake. Hitting someone's wound when they're
You are
hurt
not
and
the final
undefended.
judge of right and wrong,
At
Orin.
this
I
point,
love,
I'm
I
going
love this
to...
hitting someone's wound as he slaps the broken jaw.
I'm not slapping.
You are not the
I'm
final
going to
judge
take out
of.
my sword at this moment, and I'm going to point it at Arn, and I'm going to tell him to be quiet and to get away from the body unless he wants more trouble, because he's causing more trouble than anything else. Amareth is getting very irritated.
And at
Whatever.
this point,
I still stay there.
you point your sword at Orin, and as the kobold stirs, you shift your sword to his neck. And he kind of opens his eyes and doesn't move a muscle.
Well,
Look, it worked all out at the end.
yeah, hello there, sleepyhead.
I'll do the talking, Orin. Grimgar.
Well, he can't understand us. I was just making a general reference.
Yes.
I lean over to the kobold and say in common, "Hey, ugly."
The kobold looks at you.
You're gonna die shortly, just letting you know.
The kobold continues to look at you.
I gesture Grimgar to get up. I help Grimgar up or whatever and bring him over and I say,
Grimgar's just standing.
ask the kobold's name.
Oh, shit. Ian gets pissed.
Didn't think about that, huh?
I did not.
Slytherin.
Slytherin.
That's the dragon's name.
Okay. You hear Grimgar say, Draconic, and he gets a response. He says his name's Lagish.
Laggish.
Laggish. He's a lagging man.
I hate these lagers.
Yeah, right.
Fucking-
Let's see. I say Laggish. I look at Laggish, say, Laggish, nice to meet you. Grimgar, ask him what he was doing out in the forest tonight.
Grimgar asks him that, and Lagish does not answer.
Hello, Laggish. He understood you, right, Grimgar?
I'm pretty sure he did. And Grimgar kicks him in the leg. Says, the kobold just stares at him and says, and
Great conversation.
Grimgar looks at him and looks at you and said they were here to kill me. Can I stab him now?
Not
Just
yet.
a little stab, just a little one.
Not yet, Grimgar. Grimgar, hold off. Let me translate for everybody.
Durian, what's going on here?
Kobold's name is Laggish, is being a little tight-lipped, but admitted to being here to kill Grimgar.
Tell you what, Dorian, you want me to make him less tight-lipped? I won't hit him. I guarantee you that.
Yeah, well, he's got to know for what reason he's being hit, or else it will just be
No,
directionless
I'm not going to
fear.
hit him. I can instill fear in him without hitting him. Want me to try?
Are you just gonna intimidate?
Oh, I'm gonna do a very great intimidate, but I'm waiting for permission first.
Whoa.
Go ahead. I say.
Alright.
Well, I say, hold on 1 second, Orin. I say to Grimgar, tell Lagish that me and my friends over here better get some more forthcoming answers, or you'll have to answer to Big Tubby over here. Translate that.
Oh, really?
I think I can do that.
And I say, now, Orin, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm going to pick him up, basically like this, and I'm going to slowly, I'm not choking him, I'm grabbing him by his cloth, and I'm going to very slowly walk over to the fire, and not put him on it, but close enough so he can feel the heat.
You see his legs flailing, and he's trying to do the splits in midair to try and keep his feet out of the fire.
And then I'm going to pull him back a little bit afterwards. Okay. Does he feel like talking now?
Bring him back over here, we'll find out.
Surely, come on. I moved 10 feet. Come on, really?
Caben, what
So you turn around and drop it. Just whatever.
Caben, Amareth, what do we want
Yes.
to know?
Who is his master?
How long have they been following us?
And are there more of them? And how many?
Grimgar.
And who is his master?
Grimgar, how many of
We'll get
them
to
are
that.
there, and how long were they tracking us?
Grimgar asks him, and he just kind of looks around. And you put him down, Orin, right?
Yeah, but I'm literally next to him still, so if he doesn't answer, he's gonna go to the fire again.
Okay. Roll a reflex save.
Me?
Yes,
Gonna try
you.
and run.
Didn't we bind him completely?
No.
No, you didn't
Yeah,
say
I said
you
I
bound him.
bounded him before he got
Oh,
healed.
yes, you did. Okay, alright. You did say you tied him up before reviving him. Right, so he looks around. What was the question again, Durian?
I said, how long have you been following us, and how many of them are you? How big is your group?
Okay, he relays that and gives an answer to Grimgar and says, well, he says he's been following us since we left the Nags camps. And he won't say how many there are.
So I'm just looking at Dorian waiting for something.
Yeah,
So we don't understand any of this.
I'm trying to figure out aids to my interrogation, so I'm looking through my
Oh,
spell list.
yeah. While
Fire is good.
they're intimidating, I would like to go over and pick up my Rod of Ice, well, the group's Rod of Ice, and start putting my armor back on, just in case.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
That's actually a good idea. Can you guys probably frisk the bodies and see if there's anything else that we can recover?
Also, looting. Looting is a good idea. Yeah.
Looting's always a good
Like
idea.
Yes.
Jimmy's crossbow.
Especially for
Wink,
horses
wink.
like this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, Orin, hold them over the fire again. He won't tell us how many of them there are.
Okay, my pleasure. So I do it again, and this time I put him so smidgen lower, they realize that he's getting closer and closer to the fire. And then I move him back.
Okay.
I look at
Distinguished
Orin and
neighbors.
I say, you do realize this does not really help the, case. Like, fear of danger is not a good trait. You do realize, right?
Yeah,
I was just gonna say that.
This is torture. Orin.
I like.
Yeah. You're
No,
basically torturing him.
And if you're not okay with that, I will take over, and I
I'm
think
not
Caven
actually
will be
hurting
willing to help me. But
This is for the good
Lowering
of
him
many
low
people.
enough to actually feel the heat.
No,
Quite
I'm not.
literally.
Yeah, not burn him though. I just feel that the heat
It's
is
not
there.
burned. No.
technically, waterboarding is explained as fear of drowning. It's simulated drowning. You're not actually drowning.
Oh well.
Has a point there.
Anyway,
It's torture.
Does he answer the question? I'll just
what
pray.
was the
Oh,
question?
God,
How
How
many
many?
are there following us?
It's hilarious.
Well, he says that their numbers would blot out the sun.
Okay, that's a lot.
Then we'll fight in the shade.
He gives some loud boasting number. I go down and I slap his broken jawed face.
I like sigh and say, can we please not actually hit him?
How many in the air? How many in a 15-mile radius? Wagner?
I'm not sure I want to translate that, but he's...
I pull out my dagger, and I get on my knees and I put the dagger like under his chin.
He draws his head back a bit and he spits at you.
Oh.
I look at you and I'm like,
You
"Don't
get
do it,
some saliva mixed with blood from smashing his broken jaw.
Don't do it. We need him alive.
I cast. I'm gonna cast another spell.
Sure. Do you what are your spell slots like, by the way? Because you got rid of you used your second level spell.
Yes, and I used Ghost Sound.
Yep.
And I used Charm Person, which is a first level spell. So I have 3. I still have 2 0-level spells and 2 1-level spells left.
Okay.
So I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna just do something to make it unpleasant. I tell Orin, Caben, and Grimgar to turn away, and I cast Flare like right in front of his face.
Turn away.
Okay.
Glad I'm foraging for loot.
Its effect is dazzled, unless Fortitude saved. But I figured like right in front of thing. But I'm more going for like the effect of like a blinding flash of light right.
Yeah. So face. You close your eyes. You didn't warn Grimgar, by the way.
But no, I did say Grimgar.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
All right. No, that's fine. That's fine. I just missed it. So there's a dazzling flash of light, and the kobold just yells. And you open your eyes after the flash is done. You see him blinking and just like tears running down his eyes.
I reach down, I slap him again, and I say, "Answer the question."
Durian, come on, we can't hit him.
You held him over the fire. You made.
Yeah, but what's it going to?
Orin, if you can't handle this, just walk away. He will not die this night. I promise.
And Grimgar looks at you and says, "Well, he says he's going to eat your children. Not sure how you feel about
that's
it."
Nice.
I say to Grimgar,
I advocate stabbing him.
I give a laugh and I say to Grimgar, "Good thing I always use protection." You can
Grimgar looks at you confused.
Just translate it to Lagish.
Caven's gonna walk over to the fire and pick up a stick that he can, like on one side he can pick up, the other side it's either embers or burning.
Yeah. Okay.
And walk back over to the kobold.
Oh jeez.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty tough.
I'm gonna have to go to a temple for quite a while.
Amareth, you find 16 silver and 42 copper total.
I call over to Amareth and say, Coralon Lorethian may not be smiling on our act, so I would stay busy over there.
I'll go over and sit on the other side of the fire with my back to them and attempt to whittle another symbol then. Just kind of,
Arn, do you want to go over and
No, if it's for the sake of saving others, I'm sure some friend could fix it. She stacks herself in the exact same place as before.
You grip your hand and you feel as though it may be divine intervention.
Yeah, maybe the god, your favor of your god is not with you right now.
Has he said anything about who leads them?
I haven't asked yet. So Caben comes over with a burning branch.
Mm-hmm. And he's still blinking. It feels as though you can't really see much.
Is he wearing anything on his feet?
No.
Oh dear God.
Okay.
I say I hold up a hand to Caben and I say, Grimgar, ask him who leads them.
Grimgar translates. The kobold kind of looks in your direction, can't see you. He says, "Meh," and he spits and completely misses everyone because he can't see anything.
Caven.
I'm gonna put...
And Grimgar says, he says, Recumen the Red will burn you all.
Wait. Well, I hold up a hand to Caven.
Oh, I stopped.
Can you spell that, Travis?
Wait,
Pardon me,
did you
Kobold,
say,
can you spell this?
Raekwon the Red?
No, not Raekwon the Red. R-E-C...
R-A-C.
R-E-C.
R-E-C-U... Ah, fuck, I've got to look this up again.
M-I-N?
M-A-N.
One sec.
Oh, wait, hell, that's a confusing.
R-E-C-U-M-E-N.
Just make
Yes.
it Raekwon.
Recumen.
It's not Raekwon. This is a
I lean close to Lagish and I say, a dragon.
You get an affirmative.
Well, we have this beast named, apparently, now.
I look up. Well, I'm about to relay that. I say,
Yeah.
we have a name for the dragon, Orin and Caven.
Oh.
Oh, Joyce, are we done with him yet?
This guy?
Oh, we're just
Yeah.
getting started, Arn.
Just getting started.
Just tell me when, because I'm going to put this little trip out of his misery in a second.
Where?
It'll be a while.
I say, where are your friends? To the kobold.
They're
To the east.
everywhere, is what he says.
Ask him again how many.
How many?
Count the rocks on the ground or the leaves on the trees.
God. Durian gets
Okay, he's
pissed.
saying
Durian gets
there's a
pissed
lot.
and stabs him in the arm.
When I see him do it, I actually close my eyes.
As you stab him, he actually leans down and tries to bite you, and just he gets you on the arm, actually dealing 1 damage, and screams more as his jaw is broken.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Wait,
When I
you
see
can
this
do
happen,
1 damage. You can do 1 damage to me with a broken
in a
jaw.
fight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
it's only
But
broken
once
on
I see
this
this
side.
happen,
He's
I'm going to
still
pull-
got chomping power on the other
Got
side.
those sharp teeth.
So when I see him bite him, I'm going to pull him back, and I'm going to throw him on the ground.
Me?
Okay.
No, the kobold.
Okay.
He's in the ground, isn't he?
Yeah,
No,
He's throwing him away.
Oh.
Yeah, okay.
And then what?
And I'm going to pull out my sword,
Okay.
and I'm going to put it at his throat and say, and basically just give him a look like, if he does it again, I'm going to kill him.
He spits at you.
Can I please end him?
No.
Orin,
We're not killing him.
He's stalling on how many of them there are near us. I'd like to know before we go marching to Hammond's Crossing if there's an army on the move at the moment. Wouldn't you?
What are the exact words he is saying?
They're numberless as the stones in the ground, and they're...
Okay. But he's saying there's a lot of him, probably so much that he can't actually count them.
At least 2 we know of, probably 3 from the shots being fired, made it back into the woods. If there's a campment or a group on tailing us right now, I'd like to know and perhaps get the jump on them for once.
Yes.
I'd just rather go to town, to be honest.
I call over to Amareth and say, tie-breaking, what's your vote, Amareth? End this poor
What?
kobold's miserable life now, or try and find out about...
We can still find stuff out.
Amarith kind of puts her arm up and kind of waves it off like, I'm taking no part in this type thing.
Okay.
And at that time, she kind of begins to pray to Coralon for failing horribly to carve his symbol twice today, and for what's going on behind her back.
Plus, she wouldn't tie break. She would just tie it up.
Yeah.
Orin, this is why you have unpleasant fellows like me in your party.
The kobold, by the way, is crawling away as best he can with his hands and feet tied up.
Even with my sword pointed at him.
He's
Yeah.
crawling away
He
from
is
your
not a
sword.
smart man.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
talking to
going
Orin,
to-
but walking over to retrieve my dagger out of his arm.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I assumed
not
you
actually,
just stabbed and didn't
Oh yeah,
leave
that's
it in
probably
there.
true.
I'm not gonna put my foot on to crush him, but I'm gonna put my foot on him so he doesn't move.
He
Basically.
continues struggling.
Yeah, but at least he's not actually moving.
No, he's not moving anywhere, but he's
Yeah.
struggling against you.
Okay, I'm.
Do you want me to ask him more questions? I'm not sure what he's gonna give up.
Well,
Yeah, I don't know either, Grimgar.
So-
Ask him, where does Recumen the Red reside?
He asks him and gets a reply that's pretty fervent. Well, he's not really saying.
Hmm. You know the names of the places in the mountains.
Me?
Ask him-
Yes, I
ask-
do.
Ask him some likely locations for the dragon. Where would a dragon roost be?
Okay. Well,
Ask, is he blank? Is he blank? Is he blank?
Grimgar does that. Is he blank? Is he blank? Is he blank?
Or is he over
Little-
blank?
Yeah. Gives him a kick. Is he blank? Is he blank? Gives him another kick. And the kobold's just screaming at him at this point. Says, well, I don't. He's basically just repeating on a loop some things that you don't need to hear. Not answering.
I reached down and slit the kobold's throat.
Okay.
really. Are you doing
He wanted
quick
the
death
extra
or
kill.
long death? I don't care
I-
about the
no,
kill.
it's-
I'm talking about quick
I
pain.
reach down and I look him in the face for a good moment, and then quickly grab at the top of his head and slice his throat.
Okay.
Sorry.
Quickly
Did he
done.
die instantly, or
Well, you can't. It's tough to kill someone instantly unless you have a
Like-
bullet that severs the brain.
like
you know.
Night
I don't-
It's a
I
quick
don't-
death, Orin. It's a
Quick
quick
death.
death. It's a quick
Yeah,
death.
I
that's
don't
all I
get
wanted to know.
I'd say, and I look up at Orin and I say, I was not giving you that pleasure. Stupid
Yes, so unless
kobold.
it's quick, I cannot.
Grimgar just kind of looks at him, kicks him in the leg one more time, and walks back to the fire.
I still think we could have tried getting more out of him.
He was just I wasn't translating at the end because he wasn't saying anything. I asked questions. He wasn't responsive.
I
He
think,
was
I think a foot to the burning log might have loosened his tongue.
possibly, but I was not prepared to lose any more sleep over an insignificant foot soldier's rumors and propaganda.
Fair enough.
So,
If you don't mind, I would guess that the dragon would probably be in one of our goblin caves somewhere.
Yeah,
It just seems like it'd be more cover than the whatever remains of a orc village.
that's what I was thinking too. You would know the likeliest locations, so I wish we had a way of identifying what's the term? There's a military term for it. How the armies of the kobolds are arrayed across Flatness right now.
you mean the strategic planning?
Yeah, just their deployment or something like that is the term I'm looking for.
Did you
I
say
like
that to
yeah.
Grimgar or the party?
I say it to the party,
Okay.
and then I ask Grimgar about it. I say, wait, Grimgar, what do you know of where the kobold forces are arrayed?
Well, a little bastard had one thing right. They're certainly numerous. They seem to be harassing us all over. Then again, I don't know if they have an eye in the sky tracking us or what the deal is.
So now that we know this thing's name, I'm
I
actually gonna look at your-
relayed that information to the party.
So I'm gonna turn the drone and now that we know this thing's name, I think politeness might actually be a good idea after all.
You thought it was
We
a
know its
good idea
name,
to
we know it's
begin
a dragon.
with.
Well, I always thought it was a good idea because the king should know.
Party members?
Doesn't matter to me.
She abstains.
I still
Well,
don't
I'm a
think-
little wary. I will say, Platinus City. Can you pull up the map real quick, Travis?
Oh, sure. Sorry.
I defer to your guys. It seems like people are indifferent, but we'll definitely be safe from kobold raids in Platinus City, but I think we're safer overall off the roads.
Off the road?
If
We've
we're
been
being,
Take a
attacked
long
by
way, that's what
kobolds
you're
since
saying.
we've been off the road.
I was going to say, if we're being forward, Hammond's Crossing, we could get horses. We could probably get to Platinus without issue. Horses are definitely faster than kobolds.
Do you think
Or head directly west rather than further north and out of our way.
To
do you
Water
think they
Vale, we
would try to
know
assault the
Dragon's
city
Lair.
if we were in there?
No, I don't think they would try and assault the city. You know what? You're probably right, Orn. I don't see. We have an idea about where they are, but we should not go to Platinus City with Grimgar.
For what it's worth, I could probably guarantee his safety.
I think Grimgar wants to get back to his family and his tribe.
Yeah, and the best bet for doing that is him showing us the caves, which is what we'll need him to do.
Yeah, then I would suggest we head directly west. Call me
I mean-
hypocritical after that display, but I'm thinking of Grimgar here, our unwilling prisoner.
Hmm. Well, like I was gonna say, like we could keep him safe in Platinus City and head west. Like he'd be under our protection in an inn.
If
I
we
don't think
could
he
get
would
a
enjoy
place
that.
in an inn with him.
Travis.
It might be an issue.
Yes.
Actually, well, he's a scribe. I asked Grimgar if he could draw us a map of his homeland.
A map of what? The mountains? The caves? They're huge.
What
I mean,
about
I could-
what
I
about
could
the
draw-
likely locations of where a dragon would be?
The goblins of the mountains weren't arranged into one or two big settlements. We were scattered throughout multiple caves. I don't know where all of them are, what all of them look like. I mean, I've done some trade and some travel. I could place a few of the major ones, but as to where exactly he is, I could hazard a guess.
Well, it is nice
If you want
having
me
a-
to make a map, though, I will do it.
Well, I say we'll probably have you do that regardless of its value. And I say in Elven back to the party that Grimgar, the goblin homelands are too scattered. He won't be able to trace a map for them, so he's kind of with us if he wants to guide us, or we're on our own. I don't think we can take him to an inn. The best we could do in a smaller city is claim to be, on an errand from the king, and this is our prisoner. But I don't think that would fly in Platinus City.
I still reckon I could pull it off. Like, if we explain the situation and that we need him as a guide and that he's a prisoner for all intents and purposes and we'll be responsible for his care and safety and keeping him. So long as he doesn't actually do anything in town, it should be fine.
We can't keep him tied up in a big city. I mean, I'm going to have other things to do than stay in this. Well, you know what? Let's press on. We're going to Hammond's Crossing with him regardless, so let's press on. Let's get some
Tell you
sleep.
what, we'll see the situation in Hammond Crossing, and if it's as bad as what you might think it is, we won't take him to Platinus. But if it's okay in Hammond's Crossing, we should still try. Is that fair enough for you?
Yeah.
So, do you guys want to gear up and go?
How much sleep did we get?
I'm exhausted and I want to sleep.
Durian
Yeah,
was
I
on
mean,
his first watch.
you'd
so-
need. Yeah, you didn't get much sleep. Only
Yeah.
a couple hours.
By the way, guys, did you find anything on the kobolds?
Amarith searched them, and I don't know where she went.
She joined her god on another plane.
She said something about she found money, but nothing else.
There she is.
Oh,
There she
Amarith.
is.
Are you back from communing with your god?
So, yeah, my Firefox suddenly just froze and closed itself. That was fun.
Very nice.
But
You
we'll
were
basically
communing with
ask-
Coralon Lorethian.
Yes, I was deep in concentration on my prayers because he really should forgive me because I suck at whittling.
we basically just asked
You
to find
rolled
any-
2 natural ones tonight, haven't you?
Both on whittling.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh. Not so good.
We basically asked if you found anything of interest on the goblins. Kobolds.
I mentioned that I found some money, and that's about it. Not very much money at all, either.
All right. Well, I need some rest this night, so.
Don't forget your crossbow friend. And don't see it on you.
I sort of shake my hand off.
How long did this whole thing take, Travis? Like, what's our watch offset on?
I mean, it's probably at the end of Durian's at this point.
Okay.
Alright.
Then I'll say I'll take my watch now, Durian. You can go ahead and get some sleep.
Be vigilant to our east. That's where they ran.
Yes. Is my owl still around?
Tough to tell. It's
right,
pretty dark,
okay.
So you can't really see into the trees too well.
I'll let out some cooing noises and then sit down for my watch.
You hear a hoo.
Oh, good.
The question, it's getting to 3, which is probably God knows what for you guys. Midnight.
Yep. So, do we want to call it a night then?
Well, going back to sleep is pretty much the best
I think
spot
it's a
you're
good
going to get.
point, yeah.
Yeah, this is probably the best time to stop here.
Cool.
Even though, you know what, my stuff just died.
Did you guys actually ask Amaranth?
How much she found? No, just if there was anything.
No, I didn't press.
I was
Not
going to
sure
divvy it up
what she
for
found.
sleep.
She just said
No, I didn't press on it. So if you want to keep it for yourself, you
No,
can.
I was going to divvy it up. I'll give, I found 16 silver and 42 copper, so that's 4 silver per person, and, I'll give them, each 10 copper, and I'll keep 12 for myself, because...
Oh, God.
Yeah. Oh well, you can't really divide it evenly.
Kaven's gonna say, Amaranth, don't worry, you can keep...
Yeah, you can keep mine. I don't care.
Also, I'm gonna
I mean, if
say,
you want me to keep your silver, too, and possibly some of your gold, you can give that to me, if you'd like. I can happily donate it to a shrine.
I'm still paying you guys back, remember?
Yep. And at this point, Caben would know that Durian hasn't divvied up. Nothing's really been divvied up at all from the centaurs. So.
What did Durian get?
I didn't get anything.
I took the gold.
Oh, you took the gold.
Yeah, no, yeah. Caben would know that nothing's been divvied up because he's not divvied anything.
Durian would also know that because you saw him take the gold.
But Durian does not want to draw attention to it because I told him I would give it all to him.
I'm just gonna state when
Durian doesn't remember this, but it just pops into his brain now.
Yeah, and Orin, you still have a bunch of golden stuff that you got from looting, as well as the spear and the shield. You're really carrying a bunch of shit.
You bitches! I'm the only one divvying up gold right now. You all have fucking gold you're withholding.
As I was about to say, let's not worry about the stuff out here. Let's resolve the stuff when we're in the
I was just saying.
So I turn to the party and I say, I lifted a purse a while back and I didn't share any of that gold. I'm just letting you guys know.
Don't want it.
Sweet dreams.
Don't want it. Don't want to know.
Don't want to know. Doing bad.
Okay, so I think that's a good stopping point then for tonight.
Unless nothing's gonna happen in the morning. I mean, are we gonna get?
You guys wake up without incident.
Okay, I collected my crossbow.
We don't die in our sleep.
Let's just start off in the morning, because...
Yeah, we'll start in the morning.
We'll start off in the morning the next time. You guys do rest an extra hour so that Amaranth and Durian can get their spells back.
Yay.
And
I think I would have gotten mine anyway, but yeah.
I think you still have to rest a full night.
Yeah, well, the fight took place all during my shift, so-called, so I would have had a regular night's sleep after that. But yes, sure, an extra hour doesn't matter. No matter.
I think you need an extra hour to calm yourself after battle. I think that's what to
actually get to sleep.
Either way, you guys got all your stuff back, your spells, your items, and you we'll pick up there next session.
Cool.
Sounds
all right.
Good job.
Yeah, very nice, everyone.
By the way,
Just
Travis,
to let you know, that entire session was 100% improv. I had nothing
it
planned.
was great. That was a good
Yeah,
session.
I thought it turned out well. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yes,
Point of
and I
reference.
got to summon badgers. So
I
that's
really
Yes.
wanted to pull a Jack
And
Bauer though.
Amaranth,
and torture that guy.
Allison, I love the choice. You're
Kevin.
sucking up to the
Point
Wisconsin.
of reference. I am not doing this thing with Grimgar again. I'm buying him a tower shield and he can literally stay under it in combat.
Yeah, that was. It's
Take
true
a
that
page out of Arthur's
you
book.
literally were a meat shield, and it,
Yeah, I know.
the strategy
Like,
worked
I had
great.
to do it or he was
he's
gonna
like, oh,
die.
and
And we're screwed.
I took one, and then I took another, and then I took another, and then I took another.
Literally for the body greater good, I did it to save his ass.
By sacrificing
Australian.
yours.
Yeah, literally, actually.
Oh, that
But-
was great.
Couple things, Travis. One is
Yes.
the rod's still on my character sheet, but technically it should be on
I'm
you.
I'm keeping it on yours since you two switch off and you don't have any other weapons for me to put there.
Okay,
So I'm just gonna leave it there for the time being.
sure, that's fine. Also, I have 2 items that I stole from the crypt that are
Yes.
not on, but I've got them written
Yep.
down. I
And,
see.
and I will also be adding an item to Haven's.
Just a heads up as well. You can get rid of the short bow. I'll probably be picking up some javelins because I want a ranged
Yeah.
weapon I can throw with a shield up.
Yep, and that's fine. We'll work that all out next
You
session.
want even more weapons.
Are you gonna
No,
add
no,
Travis? Are you gonna
I
add
mean, literally.
both
yeah.
items or just one?
Both items?
Yeah.
Shit, did I forget something?
I have 2 that people don't know about.
Are we off camera, by the way? Off screen?
You mean, and absolutely don't metagame this. Don't metagame it. Don't metagame it. You mean
Whoa.
Orin's letter to his sister,
Yes,
which you never took.
I
back.
still have that, and I have.
Yeah.
Yep. And Orin's completely forgot about this by now. DM ruling. You don't remember shit about that.
Really?
By the way, I
I
have
precious
you
letter
don't-
to my sister.
I got to roll random on the loot, the D100 loot tables, and I got an 18-inch by 28-inch Electrum sheet with mysterious engraving on it,
Whoa! What?
and a detailed like metal and Electrum and silver
Yep.
rose.
What is an electrum?
It's a mixture of aluminum and it's a
No.
It's a really
It's a
good
mixture of
metal.
gold and silver.
gold and
Yeah,
silver.
it's a
Oh,
very
okay.
good metal.
That's cool.
It's above gold and thing,
Yep.
I think.
It's what?
It's above gold, but before platinum in terms of value.
No, Electrum
Probably
is a
between-
mix of gold and silver, so
So-
it's less valuable than gold, but more valuable than silver.
Alrighty.
And you also got a leather bag of 6 dragon scales, which I believe we've seen before.
They know
Yeah.
about because I sold
Yep.
some of them to
Yep.
What is
somebody.
it, Skyrim?
I've actually got to go, guys. So
Okay,
Catch you
we'll
Tuesday.
see
Later,
you
Josh.
next week. And I don't know how many people are still with us. Not that many, but those of you that are, thank you for joining us. We definitely appreciate having you guys here, and hopefully we're fun to watch. I don't know. It's a lot of fun to play, so hopefully it's fun to watch as well.
see you stream.
Yep. See you guys
Yeah.
next week.
See you
Yeah,
next Monday.
Monday.
Mondays, right? We're
Monday,
good for
8
Monday?
p.m. Eastern
Yeah.
Standard Time.
Right.
So I say Tuesday because it's my Tuesday. You'll
Right,
guys
right.
Monday.
Yeah, but
Well,
you're
you're, like,
Australian.
you're
None
upside
of our
down
viewers
and-
are Australian. See you later,
You
Josh.
don't really
Thanks.
exist.
Yeah.
Hey, Josh.
Bye, guys.
All right.
Monday. Cool. Okay.